Y'all come on in and have a seat, man. Y'all come on in and pull up, man. In the chat, man. Y'all go ahead and drop your location, man, where y'all chatting from, man. I want to see where my people's at, man. I want to see where y'all chatting from, man. Rep your state, rep your state. I'm gonna let the live catch up to some people, man, and then we're gonna get started. Come on, as soon as y'all come in, and man, hit that like button. Come on, drop a like on the video. Let's go. Where all my Caitlyn Clark fans at? Y'all come on in the chat, man. Let's talk. Or post in the chat, man, where y'all chatting from. I see y'all out there. Yankee, man, you terrible, man. You horrible, Yankee. I don't know your position, Yankee. You've been saying some wicked stuff, man. But hey, I welcome all your comments, man. I welcome all your comments, man.
Yeah. Simply ball dropping.
That's right, D-Ray 318.
What's up, family? K-Sap,
I see you, Bible boy.
Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping.
I
like
see you,
New Year's Eve,
D-Ray
making you haters
318.
believe
Bible
I'm the
boy.
MVP.
Kenny
Ask
Bob.
Mr. V and R&B, they
I see
do
you,
all
Yankee.
sports, whether it's on the field or the court.
Yankee,
From
you
the
one of
arena
them.
to the
You
ring.
one of them,
What?
Yankee.
wanna swing?
You are one
I
of
roll
them.
the dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round.
I don't
table
respond
talk.
to you,
Ask B,
man.
Hunt, and Sheena.
I do not respond to you, man. You a
Marriage
clown.
Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say
That's
it's
right,
a rap.
Bible
Just
boy.
fall
Tell him
through,
this is the
pull
longest
up. The
Caitlyn
hottest
Clark
bar
has went
smoking.
without
Yeah,
a
I got you
turnover.
open. This freestyle brought
And
to
she's
you
still
by
turning
James
the ball
Ford
over in
Paper
practice,
Motion.
but we won't talk about it, though.
Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up. Chop it up
I
with your
appreciate you
family,
being
man.
here, though, Yankee.
K-Sap, what up?
Nah, that's what you sprue. You sprue hate, Yankee. That's what you do. You do all day long. That's all you want to do is come in the comments and sprue hate, man. Man, you don't keep my comment section lit because don't nobody respond to you. You be talking to yourself. He might be Basil. That's right, Bible boy. He might be Basil. He might have changed his username, man.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit.
Yeah, he changed that username. But Yankee, you won't hit that link though. You won't hit that link though, Yankee. When I give you a chance to come up on the platform, you don't want to hit the link though. Every time I drop the link in the live stream, you don't never pull up. And I'm gonna drop the link again tonight, man. See if you pull up, man. If you want to talk basketball, hit the link. Yes, we back again with another one, man. and it's some things that we gotta address, man. You know, these Caitlyn Clark fans, man, they terrible, man. They are terrible. And like I tell people, man, if you wanna participate in all the Caitlyn Clark glazing and all that, I told y'all there's other channels out here that you can go to, man. What's up, Terry? I see you in the building. Buffalo, man, you another one, man. Ain't nobody hating. See, that's y'all's problem, man. When y'all come to a real channel and we talk basketball and we point things out, we got to be hating. Y'all feel more comfortable when y'all over on these other channels that are dedicated to Caitlyn Clark. That's where y'all feel most comfortable. That's when y'all can start putting that honey on your chest and start twerking it up. That's what y'all do. But when we over here talking about more than just Caitlyn Clark and what things are going on, y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like the truth, man. Y'all don't like the truth serum. Y'all want to stick. See, the problem with you guys is all these other Caitlyn Clark channels that are just divvied to Caitlyn Clark, they program y'all to agree with everything they say. So every time they post something, you're going to agree with it. That's all that is. You're going to agree with it. Nah, I have to address people. I have to address people. But hey, but why are you here, Buff? Why are you here, Buff? So if you got a problem with my channel, so why are you here? You know, start your own channel. Start your own channel and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But you here for a reason, because you think you're going to miss something. Man, get out of here, Yankee. Get out of here, Yankee. Look at my catalog, man. I did videos on Deion Sanders that got over 150,000 views, man. Cut that out, man. I just started talking about Caitlyn Clark. I just started talking about Caitlyn Clark, man. And the only reason why I talk about Caitlyn Clark is because of people like y'all, because her fans are terrible. Her fans make you dislike Caitlyn Clark. It's people like y'all. So y'all go over to these other Caitlyn Clark channels and y'all can start twerking it up. Y'all can start twerking it up. See, Buff, you talking about clickbait. You won't go on them Caitlyn Clark channels and talk about clickbait. You won't go on them Caitlyn Clark channels and talk about clickbait. Because all them Caitlyn Clark channels, they sprue the narratives that y'all like. They make up stuff that y'all like. That's all it is. They making up these, like Black and White Sports 2 makes up anything about Caitlyn Clark. And y'all will agree with it because it's in favor of Caitlyn Clark. All these channels that be making up stuff, that be just coming out of the woodworks, just put stuff together and always got to tie Caitlyn Clark's name to it. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's right, D-Ray. They weird, man. They weird. They are weird, man. Man, Woody Mac, man, I give Caitlyn Clark her props on my channel. I just call basketball like it is, man. But y'all Caitlyn Clark fans can't accept that. Hey, Buffalo, why you still here, man? Hey, there's other Caitlyn Clark channels that you can go watch, man, and you'll feel right at home, man. Then you ain't got to post the comments the way you post them. But keep coming back, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. See, when I say stuff like that, you can't take it because she's turning the ball over in practice. You getting upset. You getting your panties in bunches. Boy, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Yeah, I appreciate the support, man. I do. And you go look at all these other channels that be talking about Caitlyn Clark. But y'all like them headlines when they put them headlines on there. I bet y'all don't go over there and talk about they clickbaiting. I bet you don't. I bet y'all don't go over there talking about they clickbaiting. That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what I'm saying about. I'm glad you brought that up, Hootie. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up about LeBron, man. A lot of people that if you talk positive about LeBron, ain't nobody gonna watch the video. But anytime you talk negative about LeBron, people all over it. See, that's what I'm saying. Why does Bible Boy got to be a Glazer? See, that's these. Hey, J-Ho, we talking about these Caitlyn Clark fans, man. Yankee, man. Hey, look, I've always had guests, man. Look at my roundtable talks, man. Don't just look at my sports podcast. Look at my roundtable talks, man. Go look at my lives where I did roundtable talks, marriage chronicles, man. I just don't do sports, man. I do a roundtable talk, man. I do a marriage chronicles. Look them catalogs up, man. Look at all the guests we done had on them shows, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Man, Yankee, you can't be from New York talking the way you talk. We should go to a game together. Hey, Yankee, this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna drop the link for you, man. I want you to pull up, man. I want you to pull up, man. This for Yankee. Go ahead, hit the link, Yankee. Hit that link, Yankee. Yeah, exactly, D-Ray. Exactly. Majority of Caitlyn Clark fans are newcomers to the sport. Come on, Yankee, hit the link. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all see what Yankee's doing? He's doing all that talking in the chat, but he won't come up on the link. And see, everybody want to talk about Cheryl Swoopes, man. Man, stop all the excuses, man. Everybody got an excuse when I drop the link, man. All you got to do is click it on your phone. All you got, hey, you looking at this video on your phone, man. You ain't on the PC. I ain't that important that you got to run to a PC and watch my videos, man. You watching it straight off your phone. So stop that, Yankee. Stop the capping, man. See what they do, Bible Boy? When you call them out, that's what they do. They not like us. Tell them, Bible Boy. That's what they do, man. So, Yankee, I'm that important that you got to go to your PC and watch me. You actually sitting down in front of a PC watching Simply Ball Dropping. Man. I appreciate the support. Boy, you my number one supporter then. Yeah, but back to what I'm talking about, man. Y'all Caitlyn Clark fans, man, are terrible, man. Did a video today about Duncan, coming at Cheryl Swoopes because Cheryl Swoopes made some comments about Caitlyn Clark, which she really didn't say nothing bad about Caitlyn Clark. She was just, debating with Jackie Jordan Robinson on the podcast because Jordan Robinson was taking Caitlyn Clark as the Rookie of the Year, and Cheryl Swoopes was taking Angel Reese. So they was debating back and forth, and both of them gave good analogies and gave good, segments on both players. Nobody was hating on one another, but what y'all fans do is y'all don't want to say nothing about Jordan Robinson, her takes on Angel Reese. It's always got to be about Caitlyn Clark. It's terrible. It's terrible. It is terrible that nobody wanted to say anything about Jordan Robinson. Why come Duncan didn't say nothing about Jordan Robinson? Why did they have to pinpoint what Cheryl Swoopes said on her take about Caitlyn Clark? That's what I'm saying. But don't nobody make videos about the hate on Angel Reese. Nobody makes Angel Reese hate videos, man. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. And then everybody pushing this narrative about Caitlyn Clark, about the United States Olympic team, and the women are winning, but what they want to do. They don't say, oh, United States team is over there dominating. What they saying is, oh, ain't nobody showing up to the game because Caitlyn Clark ain't playing. Man, y'all got to cut that out, man. Y'all got to cut that out, man. That's y'all Caitlyn Clark fans, man. Yeah, Showtime does a good job, man. He talks about and see, Showtime is one of them guys that, you know, he ain't got patience. So if y'all come in there flaming on his lives or in his comments, Showtime gonna go at you. I'm not that type of person. I've seen Showtime spaz out on, you know, people in his comment section or people that come up on his live shows talking reckless. Now, I like all the trolls, man. The trolls bring revenue, man. Y'all don't I know how this YouTube game works, man. And when you got people like y'all that keep coming back, man, that's even better. You know what they do, Bible boy. They only here to cause confusion, man. What truth you talking about, Buffalo? What truth are you talking about? Yankee, you still sitting there by the PC? So I dropped the link for anybody that wants to come at Buffalo. If you want to, I hit the link for you too, man. Buffalo, come on up, man. Let's talk. Let's see what you got to say, man. You know, y'all a lot of y'all keyboard hoes. Y'all hide behind the keyboard. But when I drop the link and want to bring you on the show, y'all don't want to do it. Kenny Bob, I got the link in there for you too, man. Come on up, man. See what they do, D-Ray? See what they do, Bible boy? You see how we got them cornered? We got them cornered right now. But that's either here nor there, man. My video today, I'm addressing all these Caitlyn Clark Glazers, all these Caitlyn Clark fans that every time you post a video saying anything about Caitlyn Clark that they don't like, they always sprue the hate. They always want to push the narrative that people are hating on Caitlyn Clark. And y'all heard what Duncan said. It seems like hate, like Cheryl Swoopes is hating. Cheryl Swoopes is not hating, man. Cheryl Swoopes is giving her opinion. But when people make their opinion about Angel Reese, don't nobody come out there talking about, oh, they hating on Angel Reese. None of the media outlets talk about, oh, they hating on Angel Reese. So y'all got to stop that, man. All y'all Caitlyn Clark fans got to stop that. Yeah, she scored 4 points in the All-Star game, man. She scored 4 points in the All-Star game. But I guess that's hate, Bible boy. I guess that's hate. She scored 4 points, but I guess people hating. But Angel Reese, she had 12 and 10. She had a double-double. But don't nobody want to talk about that. 4 points is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, man. But you know what they do, D-Ray? They only here to cause confusion, man. So what y'all think? What y'all think that Indiana Fever going to do in the second half of the season, man? Y'all know I did a video when Christy Sides and Caitlyn Clark sat down, man. They had that private discussion, man. So y'all think, Indiana Fever can turn the corner, man? They sitting in that 7th spot What would y'all like to see, the Indiana Fever do different than what they did in the first half of the season? So y'all think Caitlyn Clark is going to figure it out? Y'all think, like she said, she got her legs under her, and she says she's ready to go. So y'all think she can? Y'all think that Indiana Fever can turn the corner? I just think that a lot of people said, man, it might have been too late for Christy Sides to really sit down and talk to Caitlyn Clark. She should have talked to her early in the season when they started out 1-8. But like I've always said, I've never seen, Christy Sides and Caitlyn Clark really coexist in that way where, they have a player-coach relationship where they can come to one another. And I've always seen Caitlyn Clark give praises to all these other people that she's played for before and really never give Christy Sides, that kind of respect. Even this respect that she gave Cheryl Miller in the All-Star game. I've never seen Caitlyn Clark really talk about Christy Sides in that way. Yeah, they do have an easy schedule. That's what I'm saying. So the easy schedule, because the schedule they started out with was, the most difficult schedule in the WNBA to start out. So going into the second half of the season, I think that they should do well. And these Caitlyn Clark fans they'll calm down a little bit, man. And when people talk about Caitlyn Clark, don't always look at it as people are hating on Caitlyn Clark. I mean, they feel like that nobody can critique Caitlyn Clark but them. That's the bad thing. That's what I'm saying. I mean, D-Ray, it's no common ground with that, man. Like every time Indiana Fever lose, it's always videos from these Caitlyn Clark channels talking about, oh, Christy Sides blew it again. She messed up. That's the reason why they lost. And then when they win, oh, Caitlyn Clark does it again. It's no common ground. There's no common ground. But I just think that, going into the second half of the season, it's going to be interesting. Man, everybody's pushing for that playoff run. Chicago Skies, they pushing for that playoff run. They traded Mabry away, brought in 2 other players. And it seems like in their practice that the Chicago Skies have had, that the 2 new pieces are fitting in pretty well. But that's just practice. We got to see how it translates over to the game. We're still about 2 weeks away from the start of the WNBA season starting back up. But I just think, man, the second half of the season is going to be interesting. So I just think, man, y'all Caitlyn Clark fans, man, y'all got to pump the brakes, man. Y'all feel like nobody can critique Caitlyn Clark without y'all coming in the comments talking about you hating. And then that's when things go south, man, because some comments there's a lot of comments, man, that YouTube is monitoring that YouTube ain't even letting through. So we won't even talk about that. Andre, you said Angel, Camilla, and Kennedy will be good. Yeah, I think, man, I think Chicago got something. I think they got something brewing, man. And because coming into the season, they was, slated to finish 12th out of 12 teams, but they sitting in that 8th spot. So they can go on a nice run and playoff run. But I just think, in this situation, like the title of the video is, man, Caitlyn Clark fans are just terrible, man. Caitlyn Clark fans make you dislike Caitlyn Clark, man. Yeah, Kennedy is a baller. But, I just hope y'all Caitlyn Clark fans, and a lot of y'all Caitlyn Clark fans, y'all don't even watch the WNBA. Y'all just watch everything Caitlyn Clark does. Y'all get on Google and YouTube and just try to find anything about Caitlyn Clark. Y'all really don't watch the game. Pusha P. See stuff like that. See, don't nobody want to talk about that. They hating on Paige Beckers already. I call her Paige Buckets. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Terry. Exactly. Yeah, hey, J-Hove, yeah, the Sky, they do got a tough schedule, but I think they built for it. I think they built for it, man. I think Chicago Sky is built for it. I think they ready for this playoff push. I think a lot of teams are gonna benefit from this layoff, man. I think they're gonna benefit from the layoff. Yeah, Bible boy. I don't know what they're gonna do if Angel Reese wins this Rookie of the Year. I don't know. Boy, it might be another White House storm. It might be another scene on Capitol Hill, man. We got to be careful, man. So, in one sense, I hope Angel Reese don't win Rookie of the Year, man. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, people agree with what I say, man. Caitlyn Clark fans make you dislike Caitlyn Clark. You don't push your P. You said you don't think the Fever schedule is easy if they can't win against the Dallas Wings. Yeah, they can't win against the Dallas Wings. Yeah, I just think, man, I think the Sky will. I got that Angel Reese merchandise coming too. Y'all stay tuned for that Angel Reese merchandise. Yeah, D-Ray, you know, they got some weirdos out there, man. See why we gotta be delusional if we think Angel Reese got a chance at Rookie of the Year? Why we gotta be delusional? That's the part I'm talking about, y'all Caitlyn Clark stands. Y'all terrible. Y'all Caitlyn Clark fans are terrible. What's your opinion, Buffalo? What's your opinion? I mean, I dropped the link, man. Hit the link. I'm gonna tell you, all y'all are is keyboard hoes, man. Hit the link, man. Let's talk. Stop hiding behind that keyboard, man. Stop hiding behind the keyboard. That's right, Andre. Angel Reese, Rookie of the Year. Buffalo, man. I got the link. I got the link for you, man. Pull up. Pull up, Buffalo. You a keyboard hoe. Stop hiding behind the keyboard, man. See, that's what y'all pussies do, man. That J-Hove. That's what I'm talking about, man. Man, look. Caitlyn Clark fans are so bad they out here rooting for Belgium to beat USA. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Man, get over it, man. Caitlyn Clark is not walking through that Olympic door no time soon. She is not walking through that Olympic door no time soon, man. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I let the people in the chat get y'all. I like all the trolls, man. I like all the trolls, man. But I just think, man, it's come to a point where, man, it's getting downright bad, man. Man, if y'all look on YouTube and look at all these channels that talk about Caitlyn Clark and put her name to stuff that don't even make sense. And I'm going to point out some of these. I don't have to call these YouTubers out. They know who they are, man. They know who they are. But when I come on here talking the real, y'all don't like that. But y'all still here, though. When I'm talking the real, y'all don't like it. But y'all still here. Yeah, they bored. They are. It's too many channels, man, that just, like I said, man, It's a lot of channels that do a great job catering to Caitlyn Clark, and that's where you guys should be, man. Y'all don't have to be here. I'm not asking y'all to be here. I mean, y'all can unsubscribe. It don't matter to me. Y'all don't make my channel. Y'all don't make my channel, man. No one monkey stop the show. My show must go on. It's disgusting, Bible boy. It is, man. It's the narratives that people push, man. And it's downright despicable. That's why Duncan, she works for SportsCenter. She works for ESPN. She works for Disney. And that's why they made her apologize to Cheryl Swoopes, because she was out of character. If you getting that egregious over some comments that Cheryl Swoopes made about a particular player, giving a breakdown, saying nothing wrong, then you got issues, man. Then you got issues. And that's the problem that I have, man. It seems like anytime any media outlet or somebody in the YouTube media space critiques Caitlyn Clark, oh man, it's almost like the Civil War. And Yankee talking about all we got is Caitlyn Clark people in the chat, man. We got the Bayou Barbie up in here. We got the 305 Chi-Town representatives in here. But for some reason, y'all Caitlyn Clark fans like being over here on my channel. I tell you that. Because there's other content creators right now that are live. Why don't you go over there and bother them? Why don't you go over there and get in their chat where you feel comfortable, where they got y'all programmed to believe everything that they say about Caitlyn Clark, and y'all going to agree with them. Nah, Yankee, see, look, Yankee, now I ain't going to let you do that. You can't have it both ways. You can't change the narrative and talking about I love to troll y'all. Nah, we not accepting that. See, when you get called out, now it's all fun and games. Now you just trolling. Nah, stop that, Yankee. Yeah, hey, Terry, that is crazy that every time somebody says something about Caitlyn Clark, if it's a female, go back and look at all the comments Duncan has said. Like she gets so upset like Caitlyn Clark is her daughter or something. Like they talking about the family. Buffalo, I like your support, man. Keep talking, man. Y'all guys, y'all wild. Y'all trolling yourself. Jim Webster, how you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you tuning in, Jim. Appreciate you tuning in. First time here, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your support, man. But we talking about these Caitlyn Clark fans, man, and we just keeping it real. Yankee, for me to answer any of your questions, man, drop a super chat. Then I'll respond. How about that? I'm not going to give you entertainment for free. Tell them, Bible boy. See, they don't know what it's about, man. They just want to come in. I told you they keyboard hoes, man. Andre, yeah. Hey, Cheryl Swoopes, man, the female Jordan. That's right, Twyla Russell. Don't hurt them, Twyla. Don't hurt them. See, when the chat goes at them, they don't want to respond to the chat. They don't want to respond to the chat. What up, J-Rock? See, they don't want to respond to the chat. See, Twyla, she coming at you, Yankee, and you won't respond to that. You won't respond to that. Appreciate the comment, Twyla. See, that's what I'm saying. Yankee won't respond to that. But it's crazy, man. Back to what you said, Terry. It's kind of obvious, man, that Duncan was her agenda, man. It's like I don't know what's going on with her, and for her knowing that she works with ESPN to go on her podcast, and they was out in Chicago when she was saying this, and then like I said on my video, I think that the higher up, the executives said something to Duncan. That's why immediately after that show, 2 hours later, she had to apologize to Cheryl Swoopes. She tried to reach out to Cheryl Swoopes, and Cheryl Swoopes declined her call. So she sent her a text. Oh, J Rock, you want to hear what Duncan said? Man, go on her podcast. Well, I did a podcast earlier, and you can go on my video and look, and I have the whole breakdown on what Duncan said, man. So basically, Duncan is calling Cheryl Swoopes a hater, and it got egregious to where, you know, she should have pushed back on her comments, and like I said, ESPN got a hold of it. And she immediately apologized to Cheryl Swoopes. She tried to reach out to her by phone call, but Cheryl, she didn't respond. So she said she sent her a text message apologizing to Cheryl Swoopes. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. And then you go back and you look at, you know, earlier, before even Caitlyn Clark got into the league, and all the comments that was said by, you know, former WNBA players, current WNBA players, they all talking about it was hating, man. Man, they don't need Caitlyn Clark to sell nothing, man. And then it's kind of obvious that, you know, these people are not here to root for the WNBA or to root for their own country. Because when you have your country representing you having the girls of the WNBA representing the United States over in Paris, and you have these Caitlyn Clark fans rooting for these other teams to beat the United States, that's terrible. What you say, Ellie? Nah, Ellie got told to step in line. Dark Boston. What you mean she got told to step in line? Like, break that down to me. Exactly. Twyla, I said that on a show. I said that on a live show. She knew that moment was too big for her, and she did not want to stop what Enrique had going on. So she was talking about, nah, let her stand there and cook, because she was 0-7 from three-point range. And you know, Enrique Umbuwale was killing them. And Cheryl Miller even said it during a timeout in the huddle, talking about they don't have no answer for you. And she was trying to give her a break and put Caitlyn in there. Caitlyn like, nah, I'm not going to go in there and mess this up. I'm not going to go in there and mess this up. See how they do, Twyla? See how they do, man? They only here to cause confusion, man. See, when you point out the obvious stuff, you see that they're in agreement with you, right? When you point out the obvious stuff. Team player or coward. Hey, Twyla. Don't hurt him, Twyla. Don't hurt him now. Because, see, what happens is a situation comes up like that, and you know you got somebody cooking, and you try to substitute them out and bring somebody else in. Now, just think if Caitlyn Clark would have said, yeah, let me go back in the game, and the WNBA All-Stars lose that game. Then what would people say? That's right, Andre. She came off the bench. You know, Angel Reese came off the bench and was shining. She came off the bench, man. The first play when she came off the bench, offensive rebound off of a miss over Brittany Griner, which is 6'7", and she had to put back. But ain't nobody say she was patting her stats that day. That's right, Jim Webster. She knew she was off. And that's all that. See, when we got people like that that's giving their honest opinion, that's all we can ask. Jim Webster came here and gave us an honest opinion. CeCe was off that day. She was off. Oh, yeah, she threw up an air ball. And then there was one play where everybody gets mad at Angel Reese for cheering on her teammates from the sidelines. But nobody said nothing when Angel Reese was cheering Caitlyn Clark from the sidelines. It's all good then. That's right, Twyla. She only played 18 minutes and had 20. She had 12 and 10. Caitlyn Clark played 28 minutes. 28 minutes and was 0 for 7 from three-point line, had 4 measly points. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about that. But that's still y'all's American hero. That's what the narrative is. Caitlyn Clark. 2 + 2 = 4. 2 and 2 before. Yeah. Twyla, go ahead and post. Twyla, go ahead and say what you said earlier about anybody can get an assist. That pisses them off right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why Reese got to be a villain, man? Why she got to be a villain, man? Just because she said she'll play the villain role, now she's a villain. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop that, man. All the name calling about Reese needs to stop. No, she said she'll play the villain role. She never called herself a villain. She said she'll play the villain role. That's the difference. Playing a role. She's just not a good player. Man, boy. You don't know basketball, Yankee. You don't know basketball. See, that's what I'm saying, Twyla. You see what they do? If she can't score, they turn to the assists. That's what I'm saying. If she can't score, she's known for scoring, and her scoring has been atrocious. Now they want to talk about the assists. You see the narrative? You see what they're doing, Twyla? They only here to cause confusion. See, they program you. And see, the problem is them Caitlyn Clark channels have programmed all these Caitlyn Clark fans and these Caitlyn Clark stans. They programmed them to think that way now. They don't think basketball. All they thinking is, okay, she came in known as a scorer because she was averaging 28 to 30 points in college. Now all of a sudden her scoring is down and she can't score like she's been scoring, and she's getting these assists. Now it's all about these assists. Now it's all about these assists. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So Twyla, don't let them cause confusion, man. Don't let them cause confusion. Don't let them cause confusion. Hey, James Wilson, like I said, I could have made a video a long time ago breaking down Caitlyn Clark's assists that they call assists that are actually not assists. But I'm not petty like that. There's other channels out there that's making stuff about Angel Reese's rebounds that are not rebounds, and they talk about all the teams are letting her just grab rebounds. Yeah, King Michael, Jacko, them assists are negated by them turnovers. See, don't nobody want to talk about that. Caitlyn Clark averages 7 assists a game, but she averages 5.8 turnovers. What's the assist to turnover ratio? Let me know the assist to turnover ratio, Yankee. Yankee, if you know basketball, what's the assist to turnover ratio with Caitlyn Clark, man? So she gets 1 assist to every 5 turnovers. That ain't good. So she'll turn the ball over 5 times before she gets an assist. Come on, Google's your best friend, man. Go on Google. I know you got a calculator, man. Do your math. I know you smart. You sound like a very intelligent guy. Yankee, you sound like a very intelligent guy, man. Take us to math tonight. Take us to math class. Yankee, stop deflecting, man. Answer the question. But the thing about it is, the Chicago Skies was projected to finish 12th. His math is suspect. Yeah, he can't do it. All right, Edward Roker. She averaging 8.3 assists. Appreciate the correction, man. But how many turnovers is she averaging? How many turnovers is she averaging, Edward? I want Yankee to do the math. I want Yankee to do the math on the assist to turnover ratio. See, that's what I'm talking about. Listen. We got a lot of crickets out there now. He won't do the math. I mean, Yankee, you sitting down there in front of a PC, right? You sitting in front of a PC, man. I know you got Google up, man. Google it. Google Caitlyn Clark's assist to turnover ratio, man. We'll wait. See, you see what he's doing? I ain't got time for Yankee no more, man. He's deflecting, man. He's only here to cause confusion, man. He's only here to cause confusion.
Got him.
See how I do? I told you, Yankee, he's a keyboard hole, man. Hiding behind the keyboard. Twila, yes, that's what he doing, man. He going hard for an average player, man. He going hard for an average player, man. Yeah, see, they getting emotional now, man. See, when you start talking about Caitlyn Clark and you giving out facts and giving out truth serum, they get emotional, man. They get emotional. They get emotional. Yankee, what kind of PC you got, man? Twila in here giving y'all the business. They are something else. That's right, Twila. I let Twila, man. I let Twila do my work, man. Twila, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Twila, you want to be a moderator? Let me know. What's up, Claude? Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in. Twila giving y'all the business tonight. Twila, go and answer my question, man. You want to be a moderator? I'll make you a moderator, man. I'll let you handle all these Caitlyn Clark fans, man. If you want to kick them out, you can kick them out. If you want to put them in timeout, you can put them in timeout. Boy, I tell you, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna give you that wrench, Twila. I'm gonna give you that wrench. Make you a moderator. Where you at, Twila? I'm gonna give you that wrench. All right, Twila, you got that wrench now. So you can go ahead and you can drop the hammer on some of these trolls. You see that wrench you got, Twila? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. See, a lot of people don't want to keep it real, man. All you gotta do is keep it real, man. Like I said, man, it's a lot of, and then I seen a lot of comments talking about Caitlyn Clark is a better defender than Angel Reese, man. That's just delusional, man. They talking about the steals and the block shots. That's not telling me nothing. Like Cheryl Swoopes said, Angel Reese is down there guarding the best post players there is. Caitlyn Clark is not guarding the best guard out there. Oh, she don't show up when the bright lights come on. That's for sure. I told y'all what I call her in the fourth quarter. I call her Gizmo. When them bright lights come on, she go hide. She go hide. When them bright lights come on, Caitlyn Clark go hide, man. It's always Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston stepping up. I want all y'all Caitlyn Clark fans that are in the chat, tell me a game that Caitlyn Clark poured the game out for y'all guys. Name a game that Caitlyn Clark won that game single-handedly. I'll wait. I'll wait. That's why I say Caitlyn Clark fans are the worst, man. Terry said, CC is a front runner. Exactly, RS. Reese did it. She did it against the Indiana Fever. She went on a run in that third quarter that broke Indiana down, broke their back. And then what did people say after that game? Oh, Christy Sides lost the game. It wasn't Caitlyn Clark's fault. It was Christy Sides. Christy Sides lost that game against the Chicago Sky when they lost 88-87. Oh, they let Angel Reese go on 11-0 run at the end of the third quarter. Oh, Caitlyn Clark didn't lose that game. It was all Christy Sides. All these videos came out. Christy Sides blows another one. But Caitlyn Clark only shot the ball twice in the second half. Whose fault is that? He can't do it, Twila. He can't do it. And he already stated he's sitting in front of a PC, man. So I know he got Google up, man. Google or Safari, whatever you use, man. It's your best friend, man. That's why it's out there. Google it. Come on, Yankee, Google it. See, right now, Yankee's getting dominated right now. He don't know how to respond. I told you he a keyboard hoe. I see all y'all Caitlyn Clark fans in the chat are getting roasted. The chat is roasting y'all. Talking about running out of character. How you running out of characters when you asking Google what's her assist to turnover ratio? That's what I'm saying. Hey, Twila, he's only here to cause confusion, man. You see how he's deflecting, Twila? See, you got him in the trick bag right now. You got him in the trick bag, man. He probably can't pull no stats up or nothing like that. He probably still on AOL dial-up. And it's taking a while for it to respond. That's right, Twila. Get him. He don't know what a plus minus is. He don't know what a plus minus is. Boy, Yankee, you terrible. Yankee, you getting exposed. They exposing you bad tonight. They exposing you bad. He said, I'm just here to troll Clark haters. Man, hey, you getting exposed, Yankee. Twala. Keep doing what you're doing, Twala. Yeah, he got AOL. He got the AOL dial up. That's why he can't answer the question, man. That little running yellow man can't respond. They do lie and exaggerate, man. That's why I say, man, you go to all these other channels, man, they got them programmed to believe everything that they spruing over there. They got y'all believing that the reason why nobody's watching the United States women's basketball team is because of Caitlyn Clark. Man, get out of here, man. Man, the United States team been winning ever since 92. They got like a 56, 62 game win streak. The team that they got is going to bring home the gold. They don't need no Caitlyn Clark, man. Come on now. See, look, boy, y'all, hey, boy, Yankee, you getting exposed, man. Hey, Bible boy, they fitting to treat Yankee like Basil. Exactly. That's the difference, man. Reese is over there supporting, man. She ain't got no hard feelings because she ain't make the team. But nobody want to talk about that. They want to talk about, oh, Caitlyn Clark. Everything is, and then look, I saw somebody made a video because Diana Taurasi had 0.0 rebounds and 0 assists. They said, oh, the Caitlyn Clark effect is real because Diana Taurasi didn't have no points, no rebounds, or no assists. What type of shit is that? Come on now. What type of shit is that? They talking about the reason why Diana Taurasi did not have no points is because of Caitlyn Clark. Man. That's crazy, man. All sports with, let me see what you got. All sports. She did it the proper way coming into the league, and people didn't like that because they didn't know how to do it the way she did. Who are you referring to? All sports. Who are you referring to? You got to put some names on it. He is getting cooked. Man, Twala, I'm going to start calling Twala Chef Twala because she is cooking. She cooking Yankee right now. She cooking Yankee. Twala is going ham on Yankee. He can't, Bang's theory, he can't answer that question, man. I mean, it's been out there ever since he's been in the chat. I asked him a simple question. Can you please tell me what Caitlyn Clark's assist to turnover ratio is, man? And I told you the reason why he can't answer it because he's on dial-up, man. He's on AOL dial-up, and you can tell by his late responses, man. Nothing is in real time with Yankee, man. You got to wait, man. Boy, Twala cooking you. She's cooking you, man. See what he want to do, Twala? Now he talk about he's a Clark hater. Nah, you got exposed. You got exposed. And that's why you try to deflect and say that you a Caitlyn Clark hater. because you got exposed, man. You got exposed, man. Me either, RS, man, and that's the problem, man. Like I produced the video today, man, and you should see the comments, man. Man, look, Thomas Anderson, I didn't want you to answer that, man. Thomas, I know you know basketball. We didn't want you to answer that. We wanted Yankee to answer that, man. We wanted Yankee to answer that, man. Thomas, man, Thomas, you good people, man. We already know where you coming from, man. We already know what you about. We wanted Yankee to respond to that, man. He's been deflecting that question for at least 45 minutes, man. And Twala has been cooking Yankee ever since he's been in the chat. And she has exposed him real bad. Now he's claiming he's a Caitlyn Clark hater. Man. Yankee, I can pull up all your comments and post them on the next live stream, and you will really be exposed. Twala, keep cooking him. Keep cooking him, Twala. Sauteed onions. Put some onions on him, man. Put some garlic powder on him, man. Stir him up and get him out of here. Twala, see what you did? You put Yankee in his place, man. Appreciate you. Kenny Bob, what you got, man? What's your question, man? We'll let the chat answer it. What's your question? Since every time I answer a question, it's got to be cap or hating, we'll let the chat answer it. That's right, Bible boy. That's right, Bible boy. I think he's Basil. You know what y'all did to Basil, man? Y'all ran Basil up out of here. Appreciate y'all, sports. Appreciate you. And see, I can respect that, man. You know, because we trying to talk basketball. And, you know, I gave Yankee a chance to come up on the panel, but he talked about he on a PC with AOL as dial-up. No, because when we talk basketball, y'all don't want to hear that. So when we talk about how bad Caitlyn Clark is as a three-point shooter, how bad she is with her turnovers, she needs to get the turnovers down, how she needs to start playing defense, how she needs to start showing up in the fourth quarter and stop deferring to her teammates and stop blaming everything on Christy Sides, everybody says we're hating. Hold on. What Kenny Bob say? Twala, man, get Kenny Bob up out of here. See, we're not going to tolerate the disrespect, man. Matter of fact, I'll get him up out of here. Y'all ain't got to worry about Kenny Bob no more. He's gone. You wanted to be blocked. We're going to send you right to Block City. Told you, man, they weird, man. I mean, it's like these Caitlyn Clark fans, they weird, man. I just don't understand. That's right, RS. They don't like the truth, man. They do not like the truth, man. They don't like the truth. Yeah, Caitlyn Clark, she already hit me up in the DM, man. Said, keep doing what you're doing. Caitlyn Clark told me to keep doing what I'm doing, man. Because she don't like the fans that are just, you know, following her. She wants fans to be engaged with the WNBA as a whole, not just her. She told me that personally. So that's what I'm talking about, man. See, when you talk about the truth about Caitlyn Clark, then that's when, people come up in the chat want to be real disrespectful, man, and start turning it into something that it don't need to be turned into. Yeah, he in Block City. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all guys, y'all can keep it respectful, man. It's all fun and games and stuff with your comments and stuff, but just don't get out of pocket, man, because we will block you. We will get you up out of here. Yankee, what's Caitlyn Clark's 3-point percentage? We'll give you a chance to get up on we'll give you a chance to get on that AOL dial up, man, and find that out, man. If you know basketball, what's her 3-point percentage? Hey, I don't think she supports him either, because Dejian Carrington called that out early in the season, man. Because if she supported it, the voice and the power that she has, I know she has a platform. She can address it. See, that's what I see how he deflecting Twala. Twala got him. Twala got him. 24%. Ooh. Man, I shoot 24% in my sleep. Boy. So, Yankee, let me ask you a question. What does Angel Reese do that impresses you? What does Angel Reese do that impresses you? Are you waiting for that AOL, that little yellow man to run across the screen to get you the information? We'll wait. How many threes you got to take? I'm not talking over your comments, man. I'm right here. I'm just waiting for that little yellow man to come across the screen. That's what I'm talking about, Twala. See, I've said that so many times. Angel Reese is averaging 14 points a game, right? Caitlyn Clark is averaging 17. Oh, 3 more points than Angel Reese. Caitlyn Clark plays 40 minutes a game. How many minutes does Angel Reese play? I'll wait. Exactly, Bible boy. She's not the prolific scorer she was sold to be. She's not. Her game has not translated yet, man. She's just warming up, but it hasn't translated. Angel Reese's game has translated to the WNBA. What she did well in college has translated over to the WNBA. What Caitlyn Clark did well in college has not translated over to the WNBA. Reese is 32 minutes per game. What is Angel Reese? What is Caitlyn Clark? Yankee, let's look at the averages, Yankee. Look at the averages, 17 and 14. That's only 3 more points, man. Caitlyn Clark averaging 40 minutes a game. Come on, man. Somebody fact check that. Crickets. How many minutes is Caitlyn Clark averaging a game? She's averaging 36 minutes. Yeah, that's what her fans want her to play 40 minutes. They want her to play 40 minutes. Who has the most double doubles in a row for a rookie? Watch what happens. Twyla, watch this. Let's see how they respond to this. Who has the most double doubles as a rookie? Let's see how the narrative gonna change. And RS, they still don't know how to use Google the right way. Yeah, Caitlyn Clark ain't won nothing, man. She won a Big Ten championship or something like that? Yeah. And the All-Star game was a big game, man. And Caitlyn Clark didn't want no parts of that, man. She didn't want no parts of that. Caitlyn Clark played 28 minutes to Angel Reese's 18 minutes. Angel Reese had 12 and 10 off the bench. Caitlyn Clark had 4 points, 0 of 7 from three-point range. She had 11 assists. Her last couple games, she's been playing 40. And Caitlyn Clark said it herself. Her legs was dead. But she said that break, she got her legs underneath of her. Angel was dominant. She was dominant. And all the United States players said that Angel Reese was dominant. You heard what Yeah, Angel Reese showed the world she belongs, man. Angel Reese is a good ball player. I got that Angel Reese merchandise coming too, man. Y'all stay tuned for that. What'd you say, J-Rock, the onion ring? I just love it how my chat is exposing these Caitlyn Clark fans, man. If CC was only other top 10, she'd be making 24 points. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All Caitlyn Clark has to do is bring up stats because they can't talk about big games. So only Caitlyn Clark legs are tight. That's what I'm saying, Baba boy. It's funny, man. It's this is hilarious, man. Tell them protect the youth. Tell them. But look, protect the youth. That's what the narrative is, man. Because Caitlyn Clark is not scoring at a high clip. They turn into her assists. Yankee can't respond, man. And it's crazy how the chat has exposed Yankee. See, that's what they do, man. They only here to cause confusion, and he's getting exposed. J Pay. Marquise Sean Duncan, what up, man? Hey, I guess you came in right on time, man, because the chat is in here exposing Yankee, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys, man. But we ain't gonna be on here too much longer, man. It's Friday night, man. Y'all could be anywhere else, man, but y'all here with Simply Ball dropping, kicking it. Woo. Yankee, you don't have nothing lit. They exposing you, Yankee. See, y'all see what Yankee's doing? Yankee's trying to make light of it now because he got exposed. That's all it is. Twila came in here and exposed him, and now he wanna deflect now. Hey, Yankee, you can't say nothing to me. You got to talk to Twila. Twila has exposed you. Twila, keep holding it down, man. I appreciate you, man. Hey, shout out to my awesome moderator, Twila, man. They don't care about the league. They really don't. It's all about Caitlyn Clark and these Caitlyn Clark channels that they care about. All they want to do is go over there and put honey on their chest and start twerking it up. Man. That's right. Protect the youth. See, when we talking about basketball and we talking about Caitlyn Clark, because that's all they want to do is bring up Caitlyn Clark. So when we talk about what Caitlyn Clark needs to work on and things like that, they get in their feelings, man. They start deflecting. They casuals. It's going to be casuals out there, Twila. You know that. It's going to be casuals. They like I said, they keyboard hoes, man. They hide behind a keyboard. They keyboard hoes. You know, all they do is get behind the keyboard and start typing, man. But when you call them out and you talking real basketball and talking to, the breakdown of basketball and what we see about the turnovers, the assists, the shooting, her shooting's not translating. But when we say Angel Reese game has translated from college to the WNBA, they don't want to talk about that. All they want to do is get in here and start glazing. Marquise Sean Duncan, I appreciate that. See, and he's a Caitlyn. This guy right here is a Caitlyn Clark fan. Marquise Sean Duncan's, he's a Caitlyn Clark fan. But see, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this lets me know he knows a little bit about basketball because he says she got a lot of work to do, and he'll admit that. Other people can't admit that. When we critique her game, it always turns into that we got to be hating, and then you see how the chat wants to go off and go another direction and start being disrespectful and being racist and stuff like that. We're not going to tolerate that. I mean, the comments that y'all post are all good, fine, and dandy, but when you take it to another level because we critiquing a certain player that you like, y'all want to turn it into a racial bait war and get disrespectful and start calling people out of their name. We don't have to do that. So I respect that, Marquise Sean Duncan. I respect that. Paul Hart, hey, that's facts right there. Caitlyn Clark is more media driven, but I don't think she's made for the grind. Yankee, I'm not. You're not a sub. You're not a sub, man. You're a casual. But we got to entertain you too. Angel just getting started. I totally agree. So let me ask you a question, Yankee. Why come you can't talk basketball, man? Why you just want to, freestyle and just say what you want to say just to get a reaction, man? You need some attention, man, don't you? You need some attention, don't you? That's what I'm saying. I mean, Paul, I mean, it's people keep it real, man. Paul said he's 55 years old, man, and watched him play organized sports, man. And he sees what's going on, man. Now see, hey, Marquis Sean Duncan, and he's a Caitlyn Clark fan, and look at the comment he said. They ain't gonna hey Marquise, they ain't gonna want you to be a Caitlyn Clark fan no more after you said that. Hey, Marquise Shaw, hey, Yankee needs some attention, man. He needs some attention. He needs some attention, man. I think he lonely, man. Anytime that you're gonna set up in front of a PC and watch Simply Ball Dropping, man, you need some attention, man. We've been talking about numbers all night, man, but you keep deflecting. We asking you, pertinent questions regarding the game, and you won't answer them. And that's why we say Caitlyn Clark fans are the worst. See, like that's what I'm saying. We can talk about Asia Wilson. I've talked about Asia Wilson. I've talked about Rakia Jackson. I've talked about Leah Edwards on previous streams, man. I've talked about them all. We had a panel of guests come up and we talked about these, certain guards that are playing in the WNBA. We talked about Sabrina Ionescu. We talked about Breanna Stewart. We talked about Asia Wilson. We talked about Alyssa Thomas. We talked about Kelsey Mitchell, Leah Boston. We talk about all of them. We talk about all of them, man. But every time we start talking about all of them, the Caitlyn Clark fans will come in and say, "Oh, she got better stats than them. She leading them in 3-point." Come on now. Yeah, like I said, Caitlyn Clark, man, she's special. She's special. I've said that on many videos, live streams. Caitlyn Clark game is her game is exceptional. But it's things that I'd like to see Caitlyn Clark work on. When I said Caitlyn Clark got to be more aggressive, the loss that she had against the Dallas Wings going into the All-Star break and the Olympic break, I told people that was probably one of the best games Caitlyn Clark played because she took matters in her own hands in the fourth quarter to bring the team back, to get them in striking distance. That was one of her better games. And I said I would like to see that from Caitlyn Clark in all the games, man. That's what type of player you are. But when I said that, people said, "Oh, you hating." And I just think that, like everybody made a big deal when the Indiana Fever beat the New York Liberty and Caitlyn Clark had the triple-double. And they said, "Oh, they beat the best team in the league." But ain't the Chicago Sky the team that gave the New York Liberty their first loss of the season? But nobody wanted to talk about that. Was that because of Angel Reese, what she did in that game where she was D'ing up Breanna Stewart around the perimeter, stripping the ball from her, going down making layups? Nobody wanted to talk about that. Everybody wanted to focus in on, oh, Caitlyn Clark got a triple-double, the first rookie to ever do that. And they got the win. But the Chicago Sky is the one that's, gave New York Liberty their first loss of the season. Yeah, the Sky, but hold up. The Sky have lost twice to the Indiana Fever. She got her 2 games to 1. She got her 2 games to 1. But that's the point, is that the Chicago Sky. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask you a question, Yankee. This is a basketball question. Who do you think has the better team? The Chicago Sky or the Indiana Fever? Can you answer that for me, Yankee? Who has the better team, you think? Come on, Yankee, we waiting. Go ahead and fire up that AOL. Let that little yellow man run across the screen, man. Come on. Yes, it's a serious question, man. Who has the better team? The Chicago Sky or the Indiana Fever? Okay, Israel, you said both of them are equal. So I want to hear from Yankee. I want to hear from Yankee. You didn't answer the question, Yankee. Okay, so if everybody knows that the Fever are the best team, right? So why are they 11 and 14? And if Angel Reese is so bad, the way that y'all Caitlyn Clark fans make her to be, why is Chicago in the position that they are in now with 10 victories? 1 game behind the Indiana Fever. If Indiana Fever is so superior, why aren't they sitting better in the standings? They're 11 and 15. And Chicago is 10 and 14. Clark is the third option, and you say that she is the best on the team. So, once again, Yankee, I'm going to ask you another question. Who is the best player on the Chicago Skies team? Yeah, Israel. Technically, they tied. You're right. So Kennedy Carter is the best player on the Chicago Sky. Hands down. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question here. If you take Angel Reese off of the Chicago Sky, where do you think they'd be setting right now? He talking about then Camilla. Now you know he's trolling. Now you know he's trolling. He talking about Camilla is their second best player on the Chicago Sky. Okay, so that's your opinion, right? That's your opinion, and I respect your opinion. So when we give our opinion about Caitlyn Clark, why come you can't respect that? Why you got to be so confrontational? Why come you can't respect our opinion when we give a breakdown about Caitlyn Clark? That's your opinion. You think that Camilla is the second best player on Chicago Skies. I have no problem with that. That's your opinion. But I'm not going to glaze and hate you for that and sprue these narratives and come at you and be disrespectful and call you out your name. That's your opinion. So when I produce shows and give you all my opinion about Caitlyn Clark, just take it for what it is. It's an opinion. We can all agree to disagree. We can all agree to disagree. That's the problem, Twyla. What he'll do is he'll shit on Angel Reese to big up Caitlyn Clark. That's all it is, man. He was shit on Angel Reese to big up Caitlyn Clark, man, just to elevate his player. And that's the problem that people have with these Caitlyn Clark fans. So anytime anybody says anything about Caitlyn Clark, they think they slighting her to big somebody else up. And that's not the case. I didn't call you a hoe. I called you a keyboard hoe. That's the difference. I didn't use the one word. I called you a keyboard hoe. A keyboard hoe with AOL. But like I said, man, I ain't going to be on here too much longer, man. I got that Angel Reese merchandise coming. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. Them Caitlyn Clark fans don't want to see that. We're going to be selling them hot off the press. Hot off the press. Go to my website. Go to my website, Yankee. I'm licensed to do everything I'm doing, man. That's one thing about me, man. I'm a professional, man. Everything I do is right. I don't do no shady stuff, man. Everything that I do and everything that I sell, I'm authorized to do it, man. Yeah, that's right. Protect the youth, man. These Caitlyn Clark fans, man, they don't know basketball. They just here for Caitlyn Clark and here to cause confusion. Yeah. But, man, look, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate all the support, man. I appreciate you, Twyla, for holding me down. I appreciate you, Bible Boy, Thomas Anderson, for my mods coming in, keeping it real, man. But it's been a pleasure, man. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.